Hello and welcome to Switch Scheme. Today I come at you with some news, some Nintendo related news that for some of you is not going to be very good, and that is Nintendo has announced that it's going to be increasing the price on some of its Switch, family products in Canada, specifically in Canada. Why? It doesn't obviously say, right? It just says market conditions, which is the most corporate way of saying we don't want to tell you why. It's just a choice we're making. And why Canada, right? You would expect with it being, tariffs and everything going on here in the US, it would be the US cost going up, but no, it's Canada. Specifically, August 1st, 2025, there will be some price changes in the Switch family. Now, it doesn't specify up or down, but why would they ever go up or why would they ever go down when they can go up and try to make more money? Now, theoretically, it would make sense to go down, right? Especially because all these are older stuff. I'll go over the list here in a second. But if these are all older products, then just decrease the price so that way you can get them sold out quicker so people can start getting the Switch too. That's what we would think. But then look at Xbox. Xbox just announced that they're increasing the price of all their consoles worldwide by like up to $80. So what is happening in this sphere of gaming where everything is just now, hey, we can sell games for more, let's just make everything else cost more. But why specifically Canada? Now, there are some theories saying that, hey, maybe because of the trade deal between the US and Japan, that is somehow affecting Canada's pricing, because the US basically said the other day, we are no longer communicating with Canada in regards to trade talks. President Trump said, hey, it's over. The deal was never made, so we're done. I don't know what happened. I don't follow that much. I'm a gamer. I could care less. But the truth is it does impact me. So I do, listen into some press conferences because it does make a difference in, my day-to-day. But yeah, so here's the things that's going to be apparently changing in Canada. The OLED model of the Switch, the original Switch, the Switch Lite, in it, digital and physical games, whatever that could mean, Switch accessories, the amiibos, and the online memberships. So basically, like I said, everything related to the Switch is going to experience a price change. Whether that means up or down, again, we don't know. So if you're in Canada, what I would do is I would keep an eye on how things are priced right now, because come August 1st, there's going to be a shift. Now, obviously, come August 1st, we're all going to see together whether that shift is up or down, consumer friendly or not. But the fact of the matter is they're basically giving everyone a heads up, which doesn't make sense to me if it's going to be a shift down, right? If it's a shift down, they're just going to do it and be like, surprise, everything's, $15, $20 less now, go get a new Switch. No, they're giving everyone preemptive notice because of market changes. That's why I don't believe it's a down. It sounds 100% like a shift up. Also, because what they wouldn't want to do is they wouldn't want people not buying it now knowing they can get it for cheaper later, which is going to then cause Nintendo to lose money. What they're going to want to do is they're going to want to say, hey, we're due to market changes, these things are going to go up or whatever, so that way people buy it now to avoid that price increase, right? When you look at it from a corporate marketing business standpoint, that's the game they're going to play. They're not going to tell you 2 months in advance, yeah, hey, we're going to go reduce the cost of everything Switch related in Canada, because guess what's not going to happen for the next month? No one's going to buy anything because everyone's just going to wait. But by saying, hey, due to market changes, there will be price changes, now people are going to be like, well, I better get it now. So I can kind of see from a business standpoint why they released this statement. It's because, yeah, if they have to do this for whatever the reason may be, whether it's, trade deals with the US, whether it's trade deals with Canada, whether it's just the Japan just don't want to trade with Canada right now, or, importing to Canada is costing them more than we thought. I don't know the reason on the back end, but for whatever reason, they're saying, hey, basically in August, prices are going to change. Go get your stuff now, or you might have to pay more out of pocket down the line. Is that going to really affect, what's going on up in Canada? I don't know. I don't know what the gaming sphere in Canada is like. I know obviously there's a lot of gamers, but do most of them play console, PC? Are there a lot of Switch gamers in Canada? I have no idea. I know one, but my point being is, how much is this going to affect their bottom line in Nintendo if the Canadians say, you know what, screw you for the next month, then we don't want to do it? Or is this their way of pushing people to the Switch 2, right? If we increase the prices of everything, people might as well just get the Switch 2. I don't know. So for me, it's interesting to see. It's some news that is kind of silly. Like, why Canada? Like, why just Canada? But of course, they're not going to tell us. They wouldn't say anything like that. We do know that they had obviously delayed the pre-orders in Canada, right? It wanted to align with the North American audience. And that's kind of why I'm wondering if it has something to do with trade with North America, you know, the US and stuff, is because if they're delaying stuff in Canada in relation to what's happening here in the United States, maybe there's something going on between the three of us in terms of trade that obviously you and I as a consumer don't see on the back end, and that's causing this increase because now the issues with the US and Canada's trade. Maybe. Again, it's all speculation. I don't personally know. All I know is I'm here to give you the news. Hey Canadians, it's potential that all your Switch products are about to go up in price come August 1st. Be prepared. All right? So there you guys go. A little bit of news for you. I wish it was better, but hey, until next time, have a great day.